What's going on? What's going on, my co-creators? This is Adib, of course. How you doing today? I hope you're doing pretty good, pretty well. I'm doing good myself. Today, I want to talk about people being silenced. For some reason, nowadays, people can't stand to hear someone else's opinion. I mean, everybody you talk to, you're not going to agree with. Everybody that's saying things, you might get offended by it. I mean, that's just the nature of living, especially, in America. I mean, we're supposed to be free, freedom of speech. But nowadays, it's like if you say something that someone deems to be irresponsible or destructive or offensive or abrasive or whatever, it's like, oh no, this guy can't be talking anymore. This lady can't be heard anymore. She needs to be what they call canceled. They just cancel people. It's like, what happened to the freedom of speech? It's like, why are we so sensitive where we can't even have a conversation or hear somebody talking crazy? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's some times in your life where you said some things that was kind of, unfounded or out of line, or maybe you thought you were saying the right thing, but you needed to go through those stages. You need to have that freedom to say what you feel, to express yourself. That's what this country supposed to be about. But all of a sudden nowadays, you say the wrong thing. If you're online or something like that, or if you're in certain industry, you straight up cut off. You can't even pursue your goals anymore. And what if you have a bad day? I mean, I've said some ridiculous things at times that didn't really understand what I was saying at the moment. And at the moment, I've said some things that I felt real strong about. And maybe later on, I figured out, damn, maybe that wasn't the best thing. But, should I lose my job, lose my online platform? Should I lose my friends, my fans, my business, all of that over like a statement or something that I said? I mean, we all go through different phases in life. There's different times where we feel different ways about different things. But nowadays, they're just getting shut down. And I remember when the internet first started to blow up, it was like, okay, you're online, you can say what you want, you can promote what you want. It's like it's freedom, you know what I'm saying? This is like America all over again. It's not all of the media or the TV stations. I mean, if you want to post something on YouTube that's kind of raunchy or something that people may not want to hear, you can put it out there, and it's up to the parents to regulate whether their kids hear it, or if you're an adult, you don't want to hear it, then just don't go to the page. I mean, what happened to that? The choice. But people just get shut down nowadays, and especially like right now with all of with the flu going on right now, the deadly flu going on right now. If you post something saying that, hey, I don't believe that this is real, or I don't believe that this is that, and this is a fraud and all this stuff. If you post anything online and you have a big following, anything that's going against the narrative that's being put out there, to be afraid, beware, this is the most deadliest thing we ever seen, this is crazy, yeah, we need to shut the world down, destroy the economy, destroy lives, destroy families, destroy relationships, destroy the supply chain where we won't be able to get food on a regular basis. I mean, everything is being just broken down right now. And if you say anything against that, if you say, well, this is fake or this is not real, man, you're liable to get taken down from these media websites that's supposed to be the Wild Wild West. They're not owned supposedly by these corporations, by the media, the big news stations. This is supposed to be where you can go online and express your feelings. And all of a sudden now they want to say, oh, you can't say that on this website because that is dangerous and you're spreading false information. But on that same website, go to YouTube and look for, oh my God, just put in there how to kill somebody, how to fire a gun, how to jump your car over a bunch of buses, how to do wrestling moves that can knock somebody out, how to choke somebody. That put in any of those deadly ass descriptions on things to do that actually kill people. And it's obvious they're showing you how to kill people. There's so much reckless information on these websites, especially YouTube. So much reckless information, but it's not banned. It's on there with thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, and nobody says anything. But all of a sudden, oh, we talking about the flu. Now, we got to take it down. Why is that? I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know, but I know it's not right. I know it's not fair. If somebody could post about shooting guns, I mean, there's so many gun videos on there. It's ridiculous. And I'm not against it being on there. I'm just saying there's so much violence and so many ways to kill yourself and kill other people on YouTube. It's ridiculous. But all of a sudden, you're talking about, hey, man, I don't agree with blah, blah, blah to do with this pandemic or whatever. And now all of a sudden, your information gets taken down. It's like, why can't we hear both sides? Why we can't hear this side and hear that side? Why are we being managed on what we can tolerate and what we can hear? Why we can't make up our own minds? This is the problem, folks. This is what I've been talking about. You gotta pay attention to what's going on here. You're seeing on the regular news, the regular media, they only talk about one side of it 95% of the time. They don't offer any other views for the most part. All it is fear and doom and gloom and, oh, you got to do this, or you got in the fall, it's coming back. It's going to be more pandemic too. All this stuff you're hearing on one side, but there's not much on the other side. You got like a 5 to 3% information on the other side. And then you say, okay, let me go online and see if I can get some more information for some people, because in the media, the national media, the big corporations, they're just saying one thing. Some of these I think it's smart for us to get both sides of the story. I think that's the way we all should be. Any journalist should be looking at all options instead of just being stuck on one idea and one agenda and just rolling with that regardless. So you look online and trying to find alternate information, and all of a sudden, this is getting taken down. That's getting taken down. This person is getting taken down. It's like, why? And like I said, there's so much more information online there's more deadly information online. I mean, all kind of ridiculous stuff. I mean, look how many fights you can find online in neighborhoods. I mean, it's unlimited how much trash and how much deadly and misleading and destructive information that can be online. But when it comes to something to do with this flu situation we're dealing with right now, it's all, oh, we got to take that down because we don't want people to be in danger. That's a problem, because that leads to more blocking of real information. That's what we're not getting. That's what everybody's not getting. They're just thinking it's a small thing, but I'm telling you, if people aren't allowed to express their opinions, it's going to eventually be right at your front door. Next thing you know, you won't even be able to walk out of your front door and say how you feel about something. Somebody will be right there thought policing you. And these phones, y'all think these phones not paying attention. You don't think these phones listening, but these phones, this technology is going to be used against you. It already is being used against you, tracking you, rating you. Now they got, they're trying to do contact tracing or who's been exposed to the flu and all this stuff, so we can make sure that nobody else around you is infected and all this stuff for the flu. You know, the flu's been around for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It's been around for a long time. Well, all of a sudden we got to do all this. Anyway, that's a different subject. But anyway, for this C flu, they having all these different surveillance apps they want to put in our phones and stuff. And what make you think if you can't say anything online anymore? What make you think within a few years you won't even be able to talk about certain things? It's baby steps, folks. The folks that are in charge, the authorities, the people that are in charge of the people in charge of them, they know how to work us. They know that they can't do it all at one time. They have to take baby steps. Oh, we're going to block them online. You can't say this online. That's a little baby step. Next thing you know, your phone, you was doing searches for this information, so you can't do this. It's baby steps, and we slowly adapt and we get used to it. And then the next generation is right behind us, and they don't know any better. They don't know how it was before this. All they know is what's now. And so we're giving up these small little wins, these small little losses, I meant to say, wins for them. And eventually we'll have no control over what we say. We'll be penalized if we believe something that doesn't add up to the mainstream idea, to the main agenda. We'll be penalized. And this sounds like something like a fairy tale or something like a movie, but this online censoring that's going on right now, where you can't post this, you can't say that, is going to move into other parts of our lives, because we, like I said, we slowly get immune to it. We adapt to it. And next thing you know, we'll look up one day, 4 or 5 years from now, we'll be confused, like, what the heck happened? How did we get here? Well, I can't even talk about this. I can't even protest against this. I can't do this against that. I'm telling you, folks, it's a very, very, very slippery slope. And right now, fear is being used on us, on the masses, to say okay and go along. And we need to stop giving in. It is a terrible, terrible road that we are walking down right now. And we need to stop and say no more, no more, no sir, no ma'am. We need to stop it right now. Anyway, I guess that's all I got to say about that. Seemed like I forgot to talk about something, but I'm pretty sure I have opportunity to talk about it again. Go outside today, 30 minutes in the sun, sweat, breathing deep. Get some of that nature in your body, get some of that energy flowing. Get out there and sweat and breathe and just get all those toxins out of your body. Get that sunlight on you. Meditate 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes of meditation. That's all you need to remind yourself of who you really are. And turn off the news. Turn that crap off and leave your cell phone at home sometime. All right? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. My beautiful co-creators, I love you, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.